And there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Ivy in at the 2. And for the Kings, Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Bogdanovic against Fox. From deep three-point range. Rebound Detroit. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. The Pistons on offense. Hayes finds Bagley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. One thing to keep in mind with Marvin Bagley III, he's still so young.
It seems like he's been around forever, B.A., but he was just 19 when he was drafted, the 2nd overall pick in 2018. His averages are great when he plays, so I think we got to give the young fella a little bit of time.
Now here's Sabonis. Now Stewart from deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. The 3 from Barnes. Knocks down the triple.
He smiles on these catch-and-shoot opportunities. Barnes very comfortable as a secondary scorer.
Here's Bogdanovic. Soft touch off the glass. Bogdanovic has got his second basket.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Fox. 26 points for him last game against Washington.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends. Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Hayes against Fox. Here's Ivy. Over Herter. It's deflected.
When you watch Kevin Herter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
A remarkable defensive. Play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early too.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Clock at 4. Back to Bagley. Over Herter. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Nice stop from Kevin Herter, using his size to his advantage.
Here's Sabonis. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. We'll grant the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. Domantas Sabonis going to the Kings.
Big-time surprise. Tyrese Halliburton going the other way to Indy. Now, I like that deal for both sides. Sacramento adding an all-star big. The Kings needing some size. Sabonis adds that.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. from deep three-point range. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy.
Sacramento ball.
The Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Fox outside. Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Herter from downtown. And the Kings with another 3.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Here's Ivy. It's not going to go for him. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
That's a game they'd like to put in the rearview mirror. They know they treated it a little too lightly.
And obviously we know that's not how they usually play, but hey, they've got to perform better next time around.
The Kings have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Barnes. Three-pointer, Fox. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons trailing. Here's Ivy. Outside Bagley. Now here's Hayes. Herter defending. Here's Stewart. And he buries his first look.
Love the activity of Stewart, making himself useful on the offensive glass.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
They forced the issue and made the defense hack them to death last game. I'm sure they'll try to mirror that same attack in this one.
And it's a completely new group for the Kings. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
And buries the jumper to finish off the break.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Outside Davis. Pass to Monk. Beyond the arc. That one no good. And Detroit will go the other way with it. To the inside. And Burns with the basket. On the assist by Bogdanovich. It's all knotted up.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's Mitchell. Back to Monk. Outside for Davis. From deep. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Here's Mitchell. Following the score by Detroit. Here's Holmes. And that one's long.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Now here's Mitchell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Burks against Monk. And they'll get another chance. Back to Joseph. Here's Burks. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. So the Kings making a change here. Polish checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Livers, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Pass to Duran. Shot on the wing. Hauled in by the Kings. Here's Monk. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. It's all tied in Sacramento. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
60. The Pistons. 60. You all know what time it is. Here comes.
And close game underway so so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter. At the stripe.
Some people might.
Let's go. Bora.
I feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Alec Burks is out there with Hayes. Then it's Nerlens Noel, and it's Livers in at the 4. Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. And the basket is good.
Terrific body control from Burks, reading angles and creating space.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy. They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And Nerlens Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul for the Pistons. Stewart comes in for Livers. And Ivy subbed in for Burks.
Isaiah Stewart. Ivy.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Knox. Now here's Monk, coming off a 16-point game against Washington.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
And one thing they've done well is take care of the ball. That's their first turnover of the game.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Holmes. Murray comes in for Akpala. Barnes, he's checked in for Davis. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Monk. Now here's Stewart. It's stolen by Fox. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. You know, back in 2010, Harrison Barnes was the top recruit in the country out of high school.
Yeah, and interestingly, Barnes decided to play 2 seasons at North Carolina. Unheard of these days for someone with Harrison's pedigree.
Barnes is just such a tough cover. He has the ability to play both forward positions.
Detroit calls timeout. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
One more time, your Kings Youth Dance Team.
Pass to Ivy, and Fox comes to help. Stewart with it. Will it go? And finished off by Stewart.
Great move by Isaiah Stewart to find a lane to the rim. So powerful.
Inside, here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Hayes. The 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Baseline jumper. Here's Murray. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
It's stolen by Barnes. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Here's Herder. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Murray. Outside Barnes. Three-pointer. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up for a second chance opportunity.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Mitchell's checked in for Sacramento. Kings on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Bay. Fox against Bay. To the left side wing. Murray from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Mitchell, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Mitchell. And Bay pulls it down. Bay's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The Pistons have been in rebuild mode for a while. They've stockpiled a lot of young talent. This is when things should start to come together.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
And the Kings shooting 52% from the floor so far. Fox outside. Pass to Barnes. Sabonis in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sabonis has got 6 points. So, Smitty, you think the Pistons are ready to become the bad boys of the league again?
BA, they're not really that kind of team. They're built more around offensive firepower, not the defense and rebounding that was their trademark in the old days. Just a gorgeous connection there. Love to see Barnes keeping his focus.
And he converts the layup.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Duren. The offensive rebound. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's foul number 2 for him. Miles, he's checked in for Murray. Bagley's checked in for the Pistons. Diallo comes in for Joseph. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Outside Barnes. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Barnes. Offline with a 3. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Pistons ball. Substituting on the court.
1 second left. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Sacramento in command with a
43.
Thanks,
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Harrison Barnes led the way in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 steal. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
They made every possession count by limiting them. Very disciplined about it.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, we've seen Harrison Barnes really having a great game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it. And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Bagley finds Bogdanovich. Knocks it loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Murray with it. Checked by Bagley. And stolen by Hayes. Stewart inside. Working on Sabonis. And Stewart with a basket on the assist by Hayes.
An absolute bruiser inside. Stewart taking it right to the defender. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Pass to Ivy. To the wing, right side. Back to Bagley. Fires from deep. The Pistons rebound. Tries again. And Stewart with a lay-in. That one's good. Stewart's got 4 points this quarter.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college. But you have to take it.
I might be running from changes. I like how it is. Easy to cover the life that I live. Still ain't got used to the sight from the crib. I knew I would have it when I was a kid. At moments the nights would be dark. Won't hold you, the journey was long. Through all of the imagine the younger me singing the song. Yeah. Like hickory dickory. My clock has been ticking to victory. I don't have a fear in the world. Whenever